What's up guys, it's your boy Azaad here, back with another video. So guys, today I'll be showing you guys how to actually build a good vehicle in Trailmakers. Unlike this one, this is just an example of a bad vehicle, ugly looking vehicle. You can control the braking is very bad, the handling's okay. I'll show you guys while driving right now, and I'll show you one of my good cars that I've built. So the cars I can show you guys how to build are gonna be like very good looking, good performing, they won't tip over, and like everything will be good, you know. So like even the speed will be at least a minimum of over 100 kilometers per hour. And guys, I'm living in Canada, so don't ask me what that is. Probably like a 60 miles per hour, yeah. But you know, this is a turning. It's a small vehicle, but it still turns so much, and that took a while. This is more like for an off-roading, you know. Like, look how much it flies. I don't want it to fly that much. And also brakes. Like bro, you want like a heavy vehicle, you know. You want the towing power. This car does not have any towing power. It looks very ugly. It slips a lot too. Like, okay, I'm gonna go full speed on this thing, and I'll show you what I'm. Okay, so I'm going like around like 138, and this is how long. It's a small vehicle, so it's not supposed to take that long, you know. So I'll show you guys one of my good vehicles that I have, and just guys, don't worry about the names that I have on these things. Or for example, this thing, I just have it. Okay, I just have. You know, this just looks good. Okay, that's the only thing I know. It looks good, performs pretty well too. See, pretty nice, right, guys? 100, and the braking on this is the exact same as a small vehicle, but this goes faster. I will stop this around like 160 kilometers per hour. It's probably like 100 miles. I don't know. So yeah, it can drift too, and if you want to make it stop instantly, that's an instant stop right there. But yeah, you know, this drift's pretty nice too. It's like a drift car, and it looks pretty nice. You have these indicators. This, you can do this, you know. I forgot to keep this on toggle. But it's just like, you know, a freaking cool car, you know. And you probably guys did hear my keyboard smashing right there. But anyways, so I'll show you, oh yeah, I guess this does have a full-on bed filled up with the engines, because it's a pretty heavy vehicle. Like, it's almost 3,000 kgs. But anyways, so let's just get into it. The car, like I have many car builds right here, and I'll show you guys one of the other ones as well. I'm not gonna drive it, because it's just gonna waste of time. But I'm just gonna show you guys like how it looks. Like, look at this, like the based off like a night truck from GTA. I'll put an image right there. It's gonna be on the top left or right corner. So here's the image, and I'll show you guys one of the other cars too. Here's like my garbage truck, a cement truck. I guess I had the most randomest builds. A insurgent pickup, and another night truck, an F1 car. Looks pretty nice. The top speed is probably like over 200 kilometers per hour on this thing, and the paint job's kind of bad. But anyways, here's one of my supercars that I've built. It's like an old supercar that I've built over here. Yes, it's a 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds, so that's a lot. And the police SUV looks pretty nice, I know. Actually performs pretty nice too. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how to build these kinds of cars. So first you guys want to start off with is how you guys want to, like, you know, build your suspension. And you guys do not want to make it tip over. So if you guys want to make a high balanced car, right, don't make it thin, make it wide. So I'll show you guys an example from GTA 5. If you guys know the disco bus, I'll put it on the screen right now. And so this bus is actually a very good example of tipping over and a high center of mass. So this thing will tip over at any given moment, even whenever you guys turn, especially in Trailmakers. In GT5 you could probably not tip over as much, but in Trailmakers 100% that will tip over. So you guys now want to build a car like that. So you guys want to make it like lower to the ground, but if you guys want to have a high wheelbase, make it wider. If you guys want to make it like tall, make it wider and heavier. So the heavier the car, the less chance of tipping over. And if you guys want to make it fast as well, you need to add more weight to make it heavier, and so it does not tip over. And so, okay, I'll show you guys a few examples. I'll just take the seat right here. That's how my chair is making. It's kind of old, you know. But over here, as you guys can see, this is like a random. So this is like the flooring, right? And imagine if I just want to make a tall center of mass like right here. So I'll just copy this up here, and I'll just take this block right here. Oh, this is made so high. So if you guys want to make like a corner, something like this, right? And I'll add like 2 or 3 inches into this, like 4 inches high. So I got this, and then I just got this suspension piece, and I guess I just got like truck tires, right? This is just like in a box that I'm making right now. I'm just gonna try that again. Or I forgot the shift is equal to copy. I think so. But yeah, if it's making like, I'm gonna turn off this. So for example, this thing right here. This probably will tip over. It's barely any weight. Okay, it's pretty slow, so it probably won't tip over as easy. But as you can see, it's super ugly, it's slow, and it's barely any weight. So look how long it takes to break. And so if I just make this wider, like this, now it has the most of the weight is on the front. So that's not good either, because if I do this, the back tires will get off and it's less grip. So you guys want to have grip. So if you guys have less weight, this will give you the less amount of grip as well. So you guys do not want to have that either. And so for example, if I just make this a bit more taller, like over here, and I'm just gonna add a few more engines, like this, Now it has a bit more weight, but look, it's gonna tip over. You don't want that to happen. I landed back, that's kinda cool. But yeah, you guys do not want that to happen. You guys want a heavier car with lowest, center of mass. And yeah, that took a while. This is more like, yeah, you guys want an equal amount of weight. So let's just erase this. And so let's actually try to make a good looking car. So first I'll just try to I'm not gonna make a big project over here, because that's gonna take way too long. I can pick up to like 4 hours, But I'll just make a simple looking car. It's gonna be like a small looking car. I'll just do this. This is just gonna make the wheel fenders and stuff. I guess also need to worry about the blocks here, because complexity limit is a thing too. You guys could add a complexity mod, but the only thing I don't like about that, if you guys want to go online, it won't work out as well. So that's one thing you guys want to make sure of. Actually, I should have just done this actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use these ones. So let's just erase these. And I'm gonna make it around this wide, because about like 6 blocks, or not 6, I mean like around about 16 blocks is more than enough, and a minimum of 10 blocks is needed. 10 blocks wide. I don't care, you guys can make it like however long you guys want it to. That's not a big deal. I'll just add the suspension piece, this thing, and a tire. I should make this a bit low. And let's just connect this all into one piece. And connect this from here, this from here, and we just got a wheel fender right here. And so we just copy this, like just like that, and we got wheel fenders. And to make lights, the thing that I usually do is get a set of lights. I make around 3 lights a set, and copy that over to the other side, and whatever the leftover is, I just fill that in first. Like this is uneven, so probably about right here. Yeah, that looks about good. And that right there, a set of lights right there. So it's pretty easy, And now I can just add, let's actually move these lights a bit back. You guys want to, you guys do not want to make your lights, in the open. So like, these lights actually have a background there, and I'll just add this over here to cover it off. Now we have a set of lights, and now I can do this to cover them off from the top. Now they're already looking pretty nice. I'm actually do this so actually it does not look bad. I'm gonna delete this because I'm actually gonna do something else with it. So as you can see, this already is looking pretty nice. The car's trying to take shape. And I'll just do this. And if these blocks are actually uneven, they're actually not going to be uneven. Because if you actually, for example, this one right here, this is actually half of this. This was 1.2, this was 0.6. So 0.6 plus 0.6 is 1.2 kgs, you know. So it's just gonna be like that. So it doesn't matter how many blocks you put on one side. It just needs to be in an equal amount of weight. Because you just don't want to make it lean as much, you know. And now the thing that I love to do to make these lights look nice is get one of these wedge pieces, right? And then you just need to make it black and, you know, transparent. Voila. And so you can just copy this over. I'll just make this the color back. I mean not black, back to his color. And we got this now, looking pretty nice, right? You guys want to add a grill? I have this grill right here that I love to use sometimes. Already looking super nice, right guys? And this part right here is fine. Now the thing that you can do to add a bumper is this thing right here. This is what I do to add a bumper. So you guys can just do this. Looking pretty nice, guys, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, if you guys don't think this doesn't look good. This probably looks good over here. And I'm probably going to add another one of these right here. And to make this a bit better, let's actually add this right here. And okay, so the front is a bit ahead, so let's make this come a bit back. Look right here. And yeah, the fenders look good over here. And now the other thing we can do is add this light layer right here. Looks super nice. That's why I love doing this too. And I'm just gonna add this. We can add this now, or actually, yeah, we'll just add this. Where's the patch? You know, let's just. And we can just copy that back over here. Okay, where did it go? Right here. So right here, guys, look how nice this already looks. And I'm not even done the complete build yet. This is the front part, and so you know, just overhead hood, you can just add this part right here. So yeah, I'll just add that. It's just like the same process that you guys do on the bottom side, and you can just add this right here. And add this right here. This will give it like a mean look to the hood. Just to make it symmetrical, I'm just going to do this. And you can put all the engines in the front side right here. That's what I do. So usually I'm just going to add about 3 engines right here. That's probably more than enough for now at least. And we can add engines later, you know. So that's always an option. So let's go to. Let's add 3 over here. Already looking super nice, and I'm just gonna copy this part right here over to the back. So like about this part, this matter part right here. Yeah, then you can just select these things, you know. And I also need this. And then now is the option where you guys want to choose how like length you guys want it to be. So it can be like a limo that's gonna be like 50 meters away from here. But I'm not gonna make it that long. I'm just making sure so it doesn't use as much complexity. So more like right here is about good. So yeah, so that looks about good. And instead of adding this, because I don't want any turning on the back. Because if you guys do add like, you know, 4-wheel steering as well, there's also a disadvantage. I'm already telling you guys. Because with that, you get your trim sharper, and that could make your car like die. So for example, if you guys are just doing a bare road, right, you land on one wheel is actually going to make it tip over, and one wheel is actually not going to like, prevent it from tipping over. Sometimes that's the case, but most of the time it's not. But that's why you guys always want to you know, be careful of those types of things whenever building. That's why I never ever put 4-wheel steering on my cars. But you guys always want to have 4-wheel drive on your Trailmaker cars, because those give you actually a good amount of power. And with rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel steering, or front wheel, the cars are very slow acceleration, very slow, very bad handling and stuff like that. It's not based on real life. Oh, yeah, almost at all. So let's got another piece right here, and then we got an aerodynamic car. As you guys can see, only these 3 parts are, or these 4 parts are not aerodynamic, but everything else is very ergodynamic, whatever, aerodynamic. Yeah. So you guys can just copy this part over right here. Gotta need this extra part right here, and now let's go copy this part right here to the other side. And for some reason did not just do that. Okay, let's do this, do this. So guys, I'll be back when like there's anything like important that we need to do, but for now I'm just going to make this a time lapse and we'll put it back, you know. I'm just gonna be filling in these blocks and stuff, so. Oh yeah, but before I actually go to time lapse, now so just for preventing a tip over, don't put the weights at the center. That's never a good idea, and that's barely ever going to prevent your car from tipping over. You guys want to put some weight on the sides of the cars, like this, how I'm doing right now. And so let's copy this over to the other side. Now this will add a weight to the side instead of the center. And now I can just fill this part in, so you won't be able to even be able to see this from the outside. So yeah, I'll just do this and about this right here. So yeah, just like that, we have a anti-tipping over function in the thing. So yeah, let's continue on to the time lapse. Okay, so guys, I'm pretty much almost done the body. I'm scratching at it. It can maybe a few engines in the back too, just so the weight can be equalized. So okay, about these main engines right here, and they're kind of sticking up or whatever. So I'll just add this. But yeah, guys, so like this is like the main body of the car, and so just saying this car is gonna be like our first person preview too. So now I'm gonna add a seat. So the best seat that I like that right now Trailmakers has is operator seat, because like it's like the best seat that you can actually sit down. And then I'm just gonna put it right here. Now this won't be the best, looking. I mean, from the interior, it's not gonna be the best. And I don't think so you can make it the best unless you make it pretty small. And if you guys want to use these wheels that are actually like the best, you guys will have to make it a little big. And if you guys want to make it look good. So personally, I do have a windshield that I used on these, so I'll go find that windshield where it is. But it's not like hard. You just need to guys like stack over, keep like stacking those 2x2s, 2x2x1s or something like that. Yeah. So here's my windshield, And now I can just add this windshield. My car is a bit small, but it's fine. So first, let's just remove this. Second of all, just remove this. And now let's actually put this all the way back here. And this should look pretty nice. Look around, you need a shirt. Around here it will look good. Right around here-ish. And I'm gonna remove a bit. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna put it over here, and I'm gonna remove this middle part right here. As you can see, it's just three stacked over. Now let's move this too. So we're gonna put one here, and now I'll just need to put one right over here. Or just a three down. This right here, you know, and let's actually just make this red for now. I now mean to make it pink. Okay, so there's all like this. Wow, so I could have stunned. Oh, okay. 2, 3, 4. Done. Checkmate. And now let's just do this to the windshield. So you guys can see it's just stacking it up. And I'm just going to flip this upside down. And we got this. We'll have this and perfect. Our windshield. Right about here or here. Right here is good. What if you want to do it right here? Make it a bit smaller, but it looks pretty nice. I'll just do it right here. And now I'm actually just to make it a better support. I'm just gonna add this right here. Now everything is connected, and even the seats over there is just barely connected though. But I'll show you guys by driving it around a little bit. So we'll save as. So yeah, this right now has more weight on the back than the front, but as you can see, it's not tipping over at all. It's pretty nice control and pretty nice speed too. Very nice braking. You guys can make it however look you guys. I just did the scene as like a quick look. I mean, it doesn't look that bad either. You can make it look better. It's pretty nice, you know, pretty high wheelbase. I'm gonna actually make this look better though. But yeah, it looks nice. A bit more weight on the back, so I'm add a bit more engines, you know. So let's just do this. Copy this. Okay, first we can probably put this about 2 more here, or 1 more actually. And print it here, and we got an extra engine. So let's just fill this. Okay, not that. This block's not gonna work either. Well, let's just leave it as this, how it is right now. Let's just save it. And we got a bit more weight over there. It's probably just because the weight is on the wheel, so I'm gonna take some weight off of there. But you guys can see it looks pretty nice. You guys can add pistons just to give it more elevation and stuff. And I'll show you guys how it looks with pistons. But first I'm actually gonna complete this. I'm also leave this without a roof. If you guys want to add a roof, you guys can do that too. And if you guys need a tutorial on how to actually design a car nicely, I can make that for you guys too. It's not that hard. I'll show you guys a few more design cars after we're done making this. You guys can follow along and make the same thing that I am making right now, just as you're in a first or second car, or your first person car, you know, anything like that, or it could be just anything. And so let's just do this, and I'll need to add this right here. Okay, and just like this, we got this fenders right here. Not the fenders, whatever, it's like the side bumper, I guess you can call it. And we got this, and now I'll show you guys how it looks with pistons. So I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna install pistons to this. With pistons, it actually you can adjust the height to it. So it's like air suspension in real life, but like in Trailmakers though. Right, just like this. I'm gonna put this to 1 and 2. Starting position 1 and 2 to adjust it, and we got this. And now let's just do the same with the front side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, this is just right under the complexity limit. It's 700 as normal, but we still got enough room to add these pistons. I'm just going to remove this block right here, because it's just one block, I can just fix it up. Okay, I'll just take all the way up here, guys, too, I guess. But I'm gonna make it like right here-ish, and add a block right here. Okay, will not work. We'll add a 1x4 then. That does not work too. Oh, that one does not. Yeah, that works. So yeah, we got the pistons right there, and do we need anything in the front? Oh, did not add that. Okay. And let's need this right here. Looks about good. And now let's just save it. So look, as you can see, right now it's not at all like elevated, but I can elevate it by just pressing 2. And now we got a more elevated thing. It still won't tip over unless you put it to like full elevation, And it also has like a more equal like height of the car. Yeah, it looks pretty nice, and you can drive this in first person too, so that's pretty nice too. And I'll show you guys. Wait, I can just climb this easily. And you guys might be wondering why I'm not in danger zone, because that's usually the people that default use it, or use it as a default. I just don't for these kind of builds. I usually like treasure island, because it gives a test to your vehicle just like that. You can like bumps, if you can handle bumps and stuff like in real life. So just to figure out like what's a good height for the car. So like I can just drive out. You can also add thrusters or more engines. I just haven't added a little less engines, because I don't want to spend the most of the time just for speed. Just to make it even more aerodynamic and stuff too. But you guys can also start at the starting position. You guys probably do know that, but if you guys do not, you guys can do that too. But yeah, you guys can see how nicely it's handling all the bumps and stuff. It's performing pretty nice. It has nice handling. This is really the exact reason why I like this island. And I just ran over a chicken. It's like nice suspension test and stuff. I don't know what did I break, but if you cannot see it, then I did not break it. Simple as that. And now I can just turn like this. Super easy. Took that like a boss, not really, but still. So you guys can handle almost most of the bumps, and unless I just ran over a ball, this probably is gonna happen. You also just keep it like this, It's like a low rider car. It still works, surprisingly. But yeah, guys, this is how you guys can actually make a good looking car that performs very well. And I'm gonna show you guys a few of my other cars that I've made after crashing this, just like that. You guys can add more engines or more seats, so you guys make it longer, shorter. I'll show you guys one of my mini versions of a car that I have made in the past. I've made a lot of cars, guys, so this will take about a second. Or you can just use this. Okay, where is it? This might take a bit of a... Wow, okay, it's about right here. This is like my 6x6 police truck, and it's like my Dodge, okay, something like this, like a Dodge maybe, or like a Chevrolet, something like that. Yeah, Chevrolet Camaro. And this is my Ford van. And this is my Hummer, or something like that. Yeah, I'll show you guys all those. If you guys want to see, if you guys just want me to, you can make a tutorial on, or just on how to, itself, reviewing all cars and stuff. can only go to the correct seat. Not the correct seat either. But yeah guys, so this is like one of my cars with like small tires. Everything is openable. I'll show you guys. Wait. So yeah, these doors are openable. It has about a normal amount of seats. I can open this. So I can open this. And okay, which one is the button? Yeah, and I can also open the back part right here for the hood. So yeah, you can open all the things. As you can see, it's very compact. So it's very small and it's about an inch of height. Yeah. So you guys can go and make cars like this too, or whatever. Or you guys can make a car like this right here. For example, like there's an engine, or all the engines are right here. I have some thrusters, but I have no extra engines, or at least I think so. No, there's some on the tires too. But yeah, if you just press, I'm the wrong seat again. Yeah, more like. So yeah, I can just close the hood up. Yeah, it's pretty nice high wheelbase. It does not fall over. And it probably does break it easily though, because like, yeah, just like that, the bumper broke easily. Okay, come on. It doesn't have the best grip. And I just think I'll get slowly down. But yeah, it has pretty nice speeds. Like without even using thrusters, you can get over 100. With using the thrusters, you can get up to like 150. But yeah, it's a pretty nice truck, or Hummer, pickup, something like that, yeah. Or you can also use this, this police pickup. It looks pretty nice too. This is like one of my favorite trucks that I've ever built. Yeah, unless that happens, but it does not tip over any easily. So yeah, this is how you guys can actually make very good cars, looking cars. Like as you can see, this actually looks super nice too. It won't tip over, and it's not the best braking. It can brake pretty well though. So yeah, I love this truck too, and I have many cars. I can just do a full-on video, just doing the showcases and stuff. And this is okay. The pickup survived. So yeah, you guys can build like sturdy cars like this. But yeah guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, then over smash the like button. If you guys want to see me make any kind of videos, comment down below, or you guys can DM me on Insta or any of my social media that I will link in the description below, so you guys can go check them out too. And if you guys have any ideas, I'll be down to make them for you guys. And so I'll see you guys in the next video. And so till then, peace out, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and do all those stuff if you guys have enjoyed my videos and want to see more content like this. So yeah, peace out.